Who's getting on my checks? Well, I heard that song for y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's get into this message. All right. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer. The first 4 days of messages. And let's start off with Pisces. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, everybody. So take it high. All right, what good stuff is coming up for Pisces? What's gonna be what's the good thing coming up for Pisces for the month of? Dang, that's the girl. Girl, y'all must got a lot of stuff going on. Cause baby, why did all them cards fly like that? All right, what's the good stuff coming up for Pisces for the month of May? Okay, star card coming out. Some of y'all could be healing. Oh, you got a connection coming up, a healing type of relationship, I don't know if this is a relationship where both of y'all could be healing from something. It's like y'all are aware of some sort of sacrifices that may need to be made in order for a connection to work or to work out for the two of y'all. This could be another Pisces, could be an Aquarius, could be a fucking Gemini. But you got some sort of connection coming up for you for the month of May. Lovers. Some of y'all, is it a choice? You may have a choice. For a small portion, y'all, but I don't really get that. It's a lot of sexual tension between you and this one. Maybe a fire sign, could be a Gemini. It's a lot of sexual tension between you and somebody. That's what it's telling me. Y'all have a connection with one another, but it's telling me there's also the tension that's building up. And the tension that's building up, the sex. Could be another Pisces. Let me see. Tell me more about this for Pisces for the month of May. Tell me more about this for Pisces for the month of May. Could be a Libra. There's some sort of karmic connection. Don't have me. But it's somebody here. They actually want to. So this is you dealing with somebody that actually want to see where things can go between the two of y'all. But they're trying to move fair. They're trying to move fair towards you. They're trying to be balanced. They want to be logical. Could be a Sagittarius. Could be a Cancer as well. This is a major connection. Something here is like faded, or it's going to feel faded, or maybe you and this person feel like something was faded or destined to happen or some shit like that. I don't know, Pisces. You got so one thing I'm seeing good for you is that you have somebody coming towards you that genuinely is interested in you. They like you. Okay, but the only thing I'm seeing here is that there's something that they may have to let go of in order for y'all to be able to move forward. The first thing that I'm seeing that is going to catch you, it could be the attraction or the sexual tension between you and this person. They're going to want to take their time, though. They're not going to want to rush into anything here. They're going to want to take their time and get to know you. The Page of Swords want to come out and tell you something. This person is watching you. They're studying you. They're paying close attention to what you're doing. Okay, what you're posting, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. They trying to really get to know you. Yeah, look at that. Somebody want to step up to the plate. Be careful of a pregnancy with this one. I'm telling you that right now. They may have a child. Could be an Aries or a Taurus. You got somebody coming in. Y'all may also just have pregnancy. But I'm telling you right now, you got somebody coming in where it's a lot of sexual tension. Okay, a lot of sexual tension between you and this one. A lot of major arcanas coming out as well. Okay. All right. Now I'm also feeling like you are more focused on your stability these days. I feel like that's what you're more so working on and more focused on. I don't get that it's like in a materialistic way, but I do feel like there is going to be a lot material gains for you as well. But it's telling me that a lot of y'all this month, it look like you're going to be coming out of a shit, like really withdrawing lately, maybe in bed a lot. Some of y'all may have been healing from something. It's telling me you're going to be getting out. Hey, long time you have been just like a sitting duck is what I'm getting. You've been like that. Okay? You have been kind of like contemplating, doing some inner work on yourself. Feel like now you coming back out. Some of y'all going to be getting back outside. Okay, and when I say outside, that just mean like you just being disconnected from the world lately. And now you're getting out, maybe you're going on trips, maybe you going out, you're getting dressed again, you feeling good. You get what I'm saying? You want to be around friends and family. Make sure y'all hit that like button. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, 9 of Cups. And but it coming out with the Hermit is telling me like a lot of y'all are getting into energy where you are starting to like enjoy yourself, enjoy your own company, or like you're learning yourself, but you're also enjoying yourself. But you don't need a group of people to do it with you. Like you don't need a group of people to feel happy or complete. Maybe you're learning to be alone, or you have mastered being alone to the point where like you're okay with it. You're content. Okay, you're okay with being your own company. Energy here. Okay. I also say you've been keeping a lot. If that light just go dim, it did just go dim, huh? Keeping why the Hermit? Clarify that. A lot of y'all is, well, I feel like for the month of what's coming up for Cancer for the month of May? What good stuff? Good things coming up for Cancer. What's the good stuff? Be sure to hit that like button for me, please, y'all. Why do I still want to see one like 5 people? One more show for what good stuff is coming up for Cancer for the month of May. Oh, some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. I had that same card come out, but oh, do you got a commitment? Because what is up with this? Do you got a commitment? Somebody wanting to commit? You want to commit to somebody? Could be a Taurus in your energy, a Scorpio. Okay, or is it just like you are just stepping into that power? You stepping into that position. Okay, you're someone who I feel like you're being more level-headed. You controlling. You focusing act to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? You're being a little bit more disciplined on your routine lessons. You're becoming more wise around for you count. Don't like, it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. Don't think too deeply into that. Okay, that just means that you handling shit, you controlling shit, you controlling your emotions, but not in a manipulative way, in a healthy way, where it's like I said, it's a lot of self-discipline that you have around spending, around money, around goals. You're really getting into that. A lot of y'all also too, if there's like a father figure coming up, they're gonna want to talk to you, or somebody here that's a father figure of some sort or another, they want to talk to you. This could be a father, your father that you haven't talked to in a long time, or this could be like a child's father, some sort of father figure, or some sort of conversation with you. Okay, this is that you need to hear about, or like, that you need to hear, somebody you need to hear from, or some sort of discussion that you may need to have here. Now, I'm also getting that a lot of y'all are going to be withdrawing from people. I'm telling you, but it's a little different. Some of y'all are going to be withdrawing from pizza. Why did I say pizza? That's because I'm hungry. From people. You're going to be disconnecting from people. You're going to be going into hermit mode. Okay? You're going to be going into hermit mode. A lot of y'all, let me tell you something. You handling shit to the best that you really can do. Handle things to the best of your ability. A lot of y'all are going to be going into hermit mode after turning your back on a situation, because you really just need to kind of plan out what your next go from here. How do I move from sending evil eye energy towards or whatever the case, some sort of conflict or drama, maybe even some sort of connection. It's like you ignoring it or you reject it. It's like I am picking my battles very wisely here with the King of Swords. You don't mind having a conversation, discussing, giving people closure, talking things out, but I feel like you just in the energy where you just kind of like avoid project onto you. This is a very unstable situation, so I'm actually seeing a good thing. For these poor person, I feel like it's one person though. I'm needing spiritual, maybe they're like a spiritual advisor, a therapist, some sort of advice from this. You already wise, but whoever this is, they also really wise because they've been through something like what you've been through, so they're going to be able to give you some sort of game or insight or something like that. So That's what I have here. So yeah, the good thing coming up for you, Cancer, is an ending. Death card. You got an ending coming up. That's the good thing happening for you. A fucking ending. It was too unstable. You've already been doubting onto something, but you're holding on to something that don't align with you no more. Okay? All right. Moving on. Scorpio. Y'all got any Scorpios? Be sure to hit that like button. Oh, it said your video is pausing. I didn't know that. I don't really even know why the heck your video is pausing. Let me see. All right, so let's see for Scorpio. Show me what I need to see for Scorpio. All right, so for Scorpio, what good stuff is coming up for Scorpio for the month of May? What good stuff is coming up for Scorpio for the month of May? What good stuff is coming up for Scorpio for the month of May? All right, let's see. Good stuff. You got some love offer. I don't know if it's a love offer or if it's you. Let me see. Give me more with that. Give me more with that. Something here. Well, it is a love offer, but it's not really like coming towards you. But there is an offer on the table. I don't know if this person, this could be a Gemini. They not really so they ain't taking no action. They could be a Libra or Gemini. They ain't taking no action. They're not really putting in anything towards it. I feel like a part of them may have been waiting for you to return, but they could have been waiting and then you never came back around. So somebody here is still stuck on you. You'll know who this is because they left a bad taste in your mouth. Queen of Swords in reverse. You feel like you got some sort of resentment or grudge towards whoever this person is. That's the good thing about this situation for Scorpio. What's good about this? Well, the good thing about it is that you actually learned something from this situation. So a lot of y'all, if you don't know now, the good thing about some sort of connection or something like that is that you learned things from this. Like, you know, maybe you learned some sort of level of patience or understanding or something like that by dealing with somebody. It's telling me a level of patience. Okay? You may have learned patience while dealing with them, but this person, they're becoming impatient waiting on you to come back towards them. Could be a Sag as well as a Leo. Could be a Gemini. Somebody is becoming impatient like, I don't know, this bitch ain't never come back. Let me see what other good stuff is coming up for Scorpio. What other good stuff is coming up for Scorpio for the month of May? What other good stuff? No communication. Ignoring drama. You're not. So it's looking like some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer. Have it. You got some sort of conflict or drama coming towards you, or it's telling me it's going to be resolved. Let me get a little clearer on this. How is this good? Well, it's you're not going to react to it. So a good thing coming is that you got something coming in or somebody coming in that's maybe wanting to argue with you or cause some sort of problem, create a issue or create tension with you and them. And it's telling me you're not going to react to it. I don't know if the good thing about this is that you just decided not to indulge into some drama. I feel like whoever this is, they may be intentionally looking to bring you out of character or provoke you or upset you or make you mad. And it's like you just be like, nah, I'm just going to fall back. I'm just going to distance myself. I'm just going to keep my distance away from this is what I'm getting. I don't know. But that's a very specific message. Give me more about what good stuff is coming up for Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, y'all ain't really got no money messages. You got sex coming up with somebody. So, I mean, somebody here is returning back from your past. Could be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. They are returning back towards you, but they still going to be inconsistent. I mean, I guess if that's what you want. If you were looking to have sex, I do feel like they are going to come around and bring that as well. Anything else good stuff happening for Scorpio for the month of May? Okay. I'm telling y'all, be careful of somebody coming around giving you false hope. It's telling me that you're going to have somebody come back around from your past. Y'all could possibly have sex, blah, 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 blah. But it's telling me that they're still taking advantage of the situation because they're just coming in out of boredom or they just it's like they're very impulsive, right? They make impulsive decisions. So they could be thinking, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go see what Scorpio been up to. I want to fuck Scorpio, I want to talk to Scorpio, but they don't really have no intentions of furthering things between y'all. So I mean, the good thing is that if you want them to come back, they're coming back. The bad thing is, unfortunately, is that they ain't talking about nothing. Anything else good happening for Scorpio for the month of May? Good thing, anything good. Yeah, I mean, I get you fully walking away from something with somebody. It's unstable, and you're noticing that it is causing you to feel a bit insecure. It's triggering things within you that you feel like, look, I already healed from this shit. I've already healed from it. I've already done the work on it. I don't want to deal with nobody that's going to bring that back out of me. And so somebody's bringing that back out of you, and I see you going to walk away from them. Yeah, this is a very arrogant motherfucker. Could be a Leo, another Scorpio. They're very arrogant. Okay, very all about themselves, and they do things. What makes them get the reassurance that they need is, you know, by making you jealous and seeing how you react. So you got to kind of be a little careful with that. Okay, so that's what I have for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do all signs, and then I'm gonna do a collective message. So all signs dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, be sure to hit that like button. All signs dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All signs dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All signs dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All right. All right. One more last shot. All right. So dealing with an Aries. All right. Aries is like, not, if this is like a past Aries, they're not staying stuck on this no longer. Like, they're not waiting on this any longer. I feel like they're going to try to go and replace you. So they're going to be exploring their options, thinking they're going to be able to replace you. So I don't know how that's going to work out for them, but that's what I got. Taurus, Taurus, they're kind of withdrawing from this. They do want a second chance with you, but they might not even know how to approach the situation, what to say, you get what I'm saying, how to engage in a conversation or get something going between the two of y'all. But they do want to talk to you. But they could be very irritated right now by something. All right, Taurus, Gemini, avoiding this. One day they want you, next day they don't. That's what I'm getting. They trying to avoid their emotions, their feelings. They also being very busy trying to avoid their emotions and feelings. So I don't know if they trying to stay super busy to not think about you, but none of that shit gonna work if they ain't doing the work. So still stuck in their ways. Gemini still stuck in their ways. Cancer, they still holding on to this. Cancer is like faking like they moving on. They want to know if you gonna call their bluff. Cancer ain't really moving on. Leo, they want to take a leap of faith with this, but I feel like Leo, let me tell you what Leo doing, okay? Leo wants to move things to the next level with the two of y'all, right? But Leo is just afraid. I wouldn't even say that Leo necessarily have trust issues. Maybe it could be like they're afraid of over giving to anything, and it's not really reciprocated or balanced. But they do want to move forward with the two of y'all, okay? Virgo has a lot of emotions. Virgo is developing feelings for you, but they still have ties with somebody else they had a relationship with. Could be a Taurus or a water sign in their Virgo energy. Okay, Virgo, Libra. They feel like they gave too much to this to the point where they lost themselves. They feel like they overextended so much to this relationship that they've kind of lost themselves. They've lost who they are. Okay, so that's what I get. Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio, they are, I see no communication. I see them ignoring this, avoiding this, not talking. Scorpio's not really focused on this. Sagittarius, a lot of emotions, but they're closing off. Sagittarius has a lot of feelings, but they're closing them off. I feel like they mind made up. They're choosing to just, yeah, I'm not going to open up this. They're choosing. So they were indecisive about if they want to tell you how they feel. They don't. So Sagittarius was very indecisive about coming towards you to express how they feel about you. But I get them deciding their mind is made up that they're just going to keep their emotions closed off from dealing with you. Capricorn, they feel like y'all drifting apart from each other. Okay? So Capricorn haven't been showing up because they haven't been as invested into this, because they feel like y'all are drifting apart from each other. Aquarius, they're putting they're tired of it, they're exhausted, they throwing in the towel. And dealing with a Pisces, Pisces may be focused on their work, on their money. They're getting over it. So if they was stuck on you, they getting over it. And they focusing on their work and their money. All right? All right. That's what I have for y'all. Peace.